Pastor, fellow members, and guests.
Good
Good morning.
Climbing trees. How many of you have ever climbed a tree? When was the last time you climbed one?
Oh, long time ago.
I used to live in a street in the Philippines where every third house had a tree. We had a small one in our front yard. My favorite was the guava tree inside the fence of my friend Josephine's house. It was tall and frequently was filled with ripe fruits. When we were young, we used to climb the tree to pick fruits, sit on its branches, and talk. We used to do that every Saturday afternoon when it was not pouring rain. As we grow older, there were times that we would climb the tree to protect ourselves from a dog chasing us. We would stay up that tree until the dog would get tired barking and leave, or until someone else would come to rescue us. As we grow older, we still climb trees where no one else can reach us, where it is safe, and where we believe we have control. What is your tree of refuge? Is it your money, your work, or your position? Or is it your pride or vices? There are today, when we talk about, I will talk about the reasons why we should, as soon as possible, come down the tree of our refuge, and also the things that we can do in order to face reality. First, we should come down the tree as soon as possible, because the longer we stay up there, the more difficult it is for us to come down. We will come up with excuses for not succeeding in life. These excuses will be embedded so deeply in our minds that we won't even realize the effects that they are having. We believe, for instance, that when someone gets embarrassed because we are obese, then we want to try anything else anymore to meet other people. We will not meet new friends. The worst thing that can happen also is that we might be afraid already of finding people and become friendly with them. And also, we might even be afraid of going out anymore. The second reason that we have there, is that we might also have major losses in our life. We will maintain our distance from our family, and until eventually we will lose them. We will lose our loved ones, our job, our sense of reality, and other things, many things that we cherish. The third reason will be that we will get sick. We don't sleep well, we don't eat, and stress and anxiety will cause our blood pressure to go up, and also will cause a lot of problems with our health. Can you imagine if I stayed up in that tree for weeks and had eaten guavas each day? Well, you guess it. I will end up with indigestion and diarrhea. Okay. It happened fast within 3 months' time when I lost my husband. He started to complain of flu-like symptoms. Being a physician himself, he treated himself with several different kinds of antibiotics, but they did not work. So he finally went to another doctor for consultation, and he had different kinds of tests. He was diagnosed with a cancer that had spread to other parts of his body. He did not even have the chance to have chemotherapy or radiation treatment. I was shocked. How could that happen? We had just came back from Hawaii a week before he started to complain these symptoms. Moreover, he was a doctor. How could he not know that he was sick? In addition, he did not complain of any of this illness at all. No pains, no any chronic condition, which were usually the warning signals of cancer. I had to find a tree of refuge right away, and I found my couch in my living room. I sat there and stayed there day and night. I refused to talk to anybody. Everything that I had to do, even the most minor thing, was a big deal. I hid from my refuge, in my place of refuge, and I refused to face reality. There are some suggestions that we can do in order to help ourselves face reality. One, recognize that there is a problem and face it. Get help from others. Two, take care of yourself and your fears. You might be afraid, of not succeeding, or you don't know what you're doing, what to do. Third, rethink your priorities. Fourth, do only positive things in your life, such as helping others. And fifth, if you are grieving, give yourself time to heal. Grieving is an individual experience. There is no right or wrong to work with grief. I was lucky to have my family and friends around me who had helped me go through my grief. They helped me meet my basic needs, and also they brought movies that I usually enjoyed watching before. They were great. They really helped me a lot. I talked to myself a lot also and said, "Nieves, you will be fine. You will be fine. The Lord will not allow you to have all these things to happen if you cannot handle them." And I prayed a lot. So slowly but surely, I felt a little better each day. When, in conclusion, by the way, I went back to work, and I started to help others, such as helping other people like the homeless. I also involved myself with more community and religious activities. I joined the Toastmasters Club. I also signed up for fun classes, such as the floral arrangement and guitar lessons. I surrounded myself also as many happy people and non-warriors. I spent less time in my couch. In conclusion, we need to leave our tree of refuge as soon as possible to avoid getting sick, losing our major things in our life, loved ones, jobs, and so forth. We also have, the earlier we face reality, the easier for us to recover. Whatever might motivate you to leave your tree of refuge, do it. If I can do it, so can you. Life is a gift. Enjoy and embrace it. And make it extraordinary, because you can.